A girl on an airplane suddenly hears a strange sound. She turns her head and sees what appears to be an old woman chanting spells. The old woman opens her eyes, her white eyeballs terrifying Kate. Before she can react, the plane shakes violently. The engine explodes. A plane crash occurs. Everyone dies except Kate. No one knows the cause of the crash. Many years later, Kate boards a plane again with her daughter, but as soon as she sits down, the overhead lights begin flickering constantly. Jack reassures her this is normal, which slightly calms Kate, but the next second, a metallic clanging sound comes from above, as if parts of the plane are coming loose. Kate quickly asks Jack if he heard it, but Jack just looks confused. The sound continues to echo. Kate becomes very nervous, remembering the crash from her childhood. Kate hurriedly gets up and runs to the bathroom, desperately splashing cold water on her face, trying to calm herself down, but suddenly her mother's voice comes from outside. She turns around and sees the bathroom door has changed appearance. Kate pushes the door open and finds herself back in her childhood home. There's no one in the living room. Her mother's voice comes from a bedroom. Kate quickly pulls the door open, but finds herself back in the plane cabin. Kate stands there shocked. Everything just now seems to have been a hallucination, but as she prepares to return to her seat, she feels a dark shadow behind her. When she turns around, the shadow vanishes into thin air. Her heart races again. Kate slowly backs up, wanting to see what's happening. Suddenly a hand touches her shoulder. The flight attendant tells her to return to her seat. As the plane is about to take off, Kate returns to her seat, but the feelings just now seem too real. She kisses her daughter, and this real sensation finally gives her some peace. Soon, the plane takes off smoothly. Everyone falls asleep. Suddenly, all the plane windows turn red. Countless bloody hands beat against the glass, while the two flight attendants stand motionless like puppets. Bathed in red light, Kate begins to dream. In her dream, she returns to when she was 7. Her mother is preparing dinner. Looking up, she sees her mother's face covered in blood in the mirror. She quickly glances at her mother, who appears normal, but when she looks back at the mirror, the eerie image remains. Kate suspects the woman isn't her mother. She asks if the woman didn't die in the plane crash. Her mother laughs and says Kate must be dreaming. They never experienced a plane crash, and everyone on the plane is still alive. Just as Kate falls into self-doubt, a sound of metal scraping suddenly rings in her ears. She asks her mother if she heard it. Her mother doesn't speak. Everything in the cabin seems normal, but then turbulence begins. The plane hits rough air. A passenger suddenly feels suffocated and collapses to the floor. Kate instructs everyone to lay the man flat. As she performs CPR on him, the man suddenly opens his eyes. He grabs Kate's throat, chanting strange spells, the same spells Kate heard 20 years ago. Kate pushes the man away in panic, wondering if history is about to repeat itself.